And if you go listen to it and watch it, it starts off by saying, why does Commissioner Bridget Thorne and so many others? And then it refers to they attack him for being black. They attack him, not anyone else, just they attack the black man. They're not talking about Miss Thorne or Marjorie Taylor Greene. They're talking about us. And you know how everybody knows that? Because not a single story from the media reported anything other than Fani Willis accused the defense and defendants of being racist.
And that's what was so interesting about Fani's response when we read it on Saturday, is that it was like a typical prosecutor's response. What does a prosecutor do? They prosecute crimes. Right. So she was looking at prosecutorial, like a lens from that level, right? Like, okay, here's some criminal action. You guys are not following procedure, right? He's not offering it for like a criminal case. He's offering it to prove you guys were on the stand. Remember, Boots knew what the answer to that question was while he was asking Nathan, while he was asking Fani, and both of them gave testimony, or they mentioned statements that were just not consistent with what they already knew. So he's just like, oh, are you sure, Nathan? Are you sure, Fani?
Right.
Are you sure 2021?
2021.
We're talking about 2021, right? And they're like, yeah. You guys didn't see each other in 2021? They're like, no, everything started in 2022. So of course, the next morning, shout out to the Trump cards. You just slap the Trump card on the table. I mean, what do you do?
Yeah, super interesting.
The trial court. And I think that is very enlightening in the sense that that's only done if an actual conflict is shown. And the fact that it can't just be theoretical, speculative, or assumptions that would lead to the appearance of impropriety, the appearance of a conflict that would lead to.
Fanny helping his ass out.
I guess that.
Fanny went up there and gave that boy a goddamn post-it. Did y'all see that?
That's the worst. When you get given post-its, that means you are not doing a good job and your people are trying to help you.
Dude, I bet that post-it says, nigga, you fired. You fired.
Borrowing kind of from.
Watch Fanny go up there and give him the goddamn poster. I would pay $100.
The appearance of impropriety, the appearance of a conflict that would lead to.
I mean, I guess I'm borrowing kind of from, as we've been doing the other pretrial motions, special demurrers seem to get.
But this is what the end result is.
Welcome back to the AV7 channel, where we talk about all things crime and law. Today, we are continuing to dive into the saga of Trump and District Attorney Fani Willis. Last Friday, we saw closing arguments. 5 super skilled attorneys for the defense presented their closing arguments with such skill, professionalism, and ultimately providing impact to sway the judge's opinion. A ruling would be issued within 2 weeks. We saw a lackluster, to say the very least, performance from the state's attorney representing Fani Willis. And we're going to talk about this in a moment, but we saw a lot of post-it moments. Today, we are talking about attorney Steve Sadow, aka Boots. President Trump has hired Steve Sadow, a veteran Atlanta defense lawyer who has handled a number of high-profile cases. I like to call him Boots because of the interesting choice in footwear. Closing arguments in a trial is a lawyer's final statement to a judge or a jury before deliberation begins, in which the lawyer requests that the judge or jury consider the evidence that they have shown and to apply the law in his or her client's favor. When I went to law school, I had the opportunity to participate on trial team. What this experience does is it gives novice, soon-to-be attorneys real court action. and you are arguing, you will have defense and prosecution, and oftentimes the people sitting at the other side of the table will be from other law schools. When I was participating in trial team, and I hope he doesn't mind, I had a partner and we were both on the prosecution side. He choked on his closing argument, and the way I tried to help him was writing messages on Post-its. Fani Willis's attorney gave a super long, drawn out, uninteresting, unimpactful presentation of the facts. In Atlanta circles, Mr. Sadow is widely seen as one of the city's most talented defense lawyers. He is no stranger to celebrity clients, having defended rappers like T.I., Rick Ross, as well as the singer Usher, and he was the lawyer for Howard Stern. Boots has been listed in Best Lawyers in America since 1993, even has been showcased as one of America's super lawyers. Boots has never been a prosecutor, although he has devoted his entire career to defending the accused. Boots recently defended the rapper Gunna, whose real name is Sergio Kitchens, in a high-profile case against YSL and Young Thug. In 2021, Boots told the Atlanta Journal-Constitution that RICO was overused by Georgia prosecutors, adding that it's been overused for quite a long time. Boots grew up in Trotwood, Ohio, a suburb of Dayton, according to an interview he did in 2015 with Georgia Super Lawyers magazine. He said he had wanted to be a criminal defense lawyer ever since he was 11 years old. Boots provided an amazing closing argument, but more importantly, phone records have been revealed that purport to raise questions about the timeline that DA Fani Willis gave regarding her relationship with Special Prosecutor Nathan Wade. If this evidence is allowed in, it would be damning. Boots recently provided an affidavit of data analyzed by a third party and analyzed with a program called CellHawk. This affidavit showed several inconsistencies in the statements that were made on the stand.
Especially 2,000 times. It doesn't make any sense. And so for Nathan and Fani to both get up in open court and swear to tell the truth and swear, and they say that they haven't done anything in 2021, and then you have 2,000 phone calls in 21, I'm calling bullshit on that.
I believe we call that cap.
We call it cap. She got that cap.
We call that cap.
She got no blue cap.
I believe they're capping, right? That is cap.
All right, they are capping. How do y'all like? Somebody put blue cap in the damn chat.
Can we see blue cap emojis? I mean, I bought it out. It's been a minute.
We got no blue cap emojis.
Cap has entered the chat. The judge has not ruled on whether the cell phone records will come in just yet. The power of persuasion refers to the ability to influence others' beliefs, attitudes, behaviors, or decisions through compelling arguments, convincing reasoning and emotional appeals, or other rhetorical strategies. It involves the art and science of presenting information or ideas in a way that resonates with the audience and motivates them to adopt a particular viewpoint or take a specific course of action. As mentioned, look at Boots' performance.
Using the euphemism personal relationship, did you have any personal relationship at all with Miss Willis after the summer of 2023?
I want to make sure that I'm answering your question. Let me
rephrase, if I might. The way it has been characterized in, for example, the response of the state, and I believe in your affidavit, is there's a difference between a personal relationship and a professional relationship. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'm not talking about a professional relationship. I'm talking about
Donald
personal
Trump's attorney,
relationship.
guys.
Have you had a personal relationship at all? And you know what I mean by that. After the summer of 2023.
Are you asking me if I had intercourse with the district?
And I want to hear about the intercourse. But this is the attorney that submitted the affidavit, the AT&T affidavit, the affidavit about the Cell Hawk Tower. So this is the guy who got the records from AT&T and introduced this bombshell into the court of public opinion. Awesome. So AV is saying, listen up, guys, listen up. This is very, very important right here.
Have you had a personal relationship at all, and you know what I mean by that, after the summer of 2023?
Are you asking me if I had intercourse with the district attorney?
I was trying not to, but I guess if you're going to characterize it as that, the answer would be?
The answer would be no.
So it's been purely professional since the summer of 2023.
So that's where we're having issues.
Okay, you'll have to explain, because I don't know what the issue would be.
No, I will explain to you.
Thank
you. You say personal. We're very good friends, probably closer than ever because of these attacks. But if you're asking me about specific intercourse, the answer is no.
How about if I change it from intercourse to romantic?
No.
During the direct examination, you made a statement, at least I believe I heard it correctly, that personal relationship, and now I'm talking about that characterized the sexual romantic relationship, was not a secret. Is that correct?
Wait. If you're asking me if people knew that we were having sex, no, they didn't.
Well, they do now.
I'm asking you whether the people knew that you were dating, whether you were romantically involved. You said that it was not a secret.
Oh, it wasn't a secret. It was just private. My mother knew, obviously.
Did anyone in the district attorney's office that has worked on this case know that you were dating or had a romantic relationship with District Attorney Willis?
I don't know what they knew.
Did you tell anyone?
No.
How do we know?
Do you have any knowledge of whether Ms. Willis revealed it to anyone?
I have no clue.
Okay. So as far as you know from personal knowledge, no one in the DA's team knew, correct?
That's correct.
Okay. So if it was a legitimate relationship, is there any particular reason why it was kept secret or private?
It wasn't kept secret. It was kept private.
And the purpose for that was?
It's what we chose to do.
I'm asking you why, though, not just because you chose. Why, if you're dating someone, why keep it private?
So, a few reasons. The first one is, and I want to say this respectfully in the right way, there are some people who are in the public eye who just don't like it, don't wish to be there. I have tried to have lunch or dinner with her publicly, and I can't count the number of people that would approach the table or would accost us as we're trying to walk into a restaurant and just have lunch or have a meal. It is not secret, it is private. We don't want the world asking questions or
didn't want YouTube to know.
At that time. So we weren't trying to keep anything a secret, Mr. Sadow. There's nothing secret or salacious about having a private life. Nothing.
I'm not suggesting that there was. I'm asking the questions. When you went on the various trips that have been outlined by both Mr. Gillen and by Ms. Merchant, did anyone in the district attorney's office know that the two of you were traveling on personal trips together?
To my knowledge, Mr. Sadow, no.
And again, that was for privacy, according to your testimony.
Privacy, yes, sir.
Okay. Did you and Ms. Willis go to the Hapeville condo
Lucifer Ratzinger
prior to your relationship starting, beginning of 2022?
Prior to having physical contact, prior to having intercourse, did we go to the Hapeville condo?
Again, you keep going to intercourse. I'm trying not to, but fine. The answer to that, my question would be yes. Did you and Ms. Willis go to the Hapeville condo prior to what I want to say November 1st of 2021?
Yes.
Then look at the state's performance. Oh boy.
This dude's struggling. Somebody write struggling.
So in
Everybody write fired. How about
606, 1989 and it says while the prosecuting officers should.
Thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you think about this in the comments section. Was Boots the winner out of all 5 defense attorneys in closing argument? Let me know what you guys think in the comments section. As always, thanks for watching. Stay safe out there. See you in the next one. Bye.